Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with my Arrow Season 5 Episode 13 review and thoughts. Gotta say, very different curveball with this episode. I mean, in this episode you don't see Oliver and the team battling a Damien Dark or Prometheus or somebody with magic powers. They fighting something very real that's even in today's, main topics of the world, and they were fighting basically gun control. Yes, I said it, gun control. And also, not only that, you get to see some of Wild Thug's backstory and how he feels about guns and how he feels about it. And like I said, very odd episode, but a very important episode as well, and also a very cool episode at the same time. But in this episode, you have a guy he's not really a bad guy. Mostly, he was just basically a guy who was troubled, and he basically opened fire at the mayor's office, and he basically killed a lot of people. And Oliver couldn't deal with this as the Green Arrow. This was another Oliver-based episode where he has to, figure out how he could be the mayor and how he can cope with this tragedy that he just had to deal with. I mean, Oliver can't use the Green Arrow to stop this, menace from happening, because gun control is everywhere. No matter what's gonna happen, no superhero can deal with gun control. He's got to deal with it as Oliver and as the mayor. So, like I said, very difficult episode to really enjoy, but also a very important episode because honestly, this shows how human Oliver is, because honestly, he was struggling in this episode. He didn't even know how to deal with it. I mean, he had Felicity get forensics on this guy, and he wanted to know his motive, and when he found out the guy's motive, that he lost his family because of gun violence, the guy snapped, and Oliver had to deal with it the best way he could, with just being Oliver. He couldn't stop him as the Green Arrow. He couldn't be in the hood or shooting arrows at him. He couldn't do any of that stuff. He had to be just plain Oliver Queen. And I gotta say, wow, good for him. Because it does show, humanity, how, superheroes, they may be, powerful, all that, but, there are real life things that they can't deal with, In our real world, we don't have superheroes who protect us. We have the police, we have the fire department, we have the army. We have all those people. They have to deal with real situations that go on everyday life. Even gun control's a very sensitive topic, Regardless of what you believe in, gun control and how you feel about it, that's cool. But, it's a very sensitive topic to talk about. But like I said, this is a very interesting episode. Like I said, I can't say that I liked it. I can't say I loved it. I can't say it was all action-packed. Because, this could potentially be it's pretend in this show, yes. But somewhere in the outside world, somebody could be in that same situation. Maybe he lost his family, decided to just kill people for real life, We don't know. Like I said, interesting episode. I'm not even going to grade this episode because, honestly, there's no point. This episode is basically just to teach us about, life is what it is in real life. You just gotta go on. And, the tragedies happen, yes, obviously we all know that. But, you know what? Life does go on. But, yeah, like I said, Oliver, in this episode, he really had to deal with it. The one thing I liked about this episode, though, besides the whole fact that we got to see Wild Dog's backstory, and that was actually kind of tragic as well. I mean, we didn't even knew that he was a married man, and he had a daughter, and he lost his daughter because of gun violence as well, but yet he still believes in the whole Second Amendment, bear arms, obviously. He still highly believes in that, and he obviously lost his daughter to foster care, so that was kind of hard to watch. Very interesting backstory, but yeah, this whole episode was very outside curveball, if you want to take into sports analogy. Very interesting episode. So hopefully next week we can go back into Fantasyland and just have some fun with this episode and the episodes. So yeah, but I'm kind of good job for the Arrow writers and team to actually, you know, take a subject that's so, you know, hard to deal with in real life and just put it into something that's fun, like a TV show, so, and make it, like, very sensitive, but not in a way too graphic. But, yeah, cool job with them for doing that, but, yeah. Like I said, interesting episode. So leave a comment below, let me know what you guys thought about the episode, how it made you feel about the episode. Personally, it made me feel a little weird a little bit because of the whole situation. Because, you know, we see that stuff in the news or whatever. Or maybe there's people out there who actually have tragedies like that. But, you know, it's a hard thing to talk about. But, yeah. Very interesting to see how they did that. So, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode of Arrow. Thank you and have a good day.